The application was designed with three things in mind. The first is, how do we learn about Islam? The second is, how can this application enable us to perform our duties as Muslims? And then finally, can this application enable us to also share of what we have as Muslims with others? You know, in Islam, what you possess is not only material things. Your knowledge is important. Your wealth is equally important, and your knowledge is not only restricted to the knowledge of the deen, but also the knowledge of how to live in the society. So based on this, the features of the application on the learning side is probably one of the most important. So what it does is it contains access to content, both audio and visual content that you can listen to, watch, or read on the mobile application to learn more about Islam. In addition, it has a counseling component where you can set up time with the counseling committee of Nasfat to have a one-on-one learning experience. On this component, we are starting with marriage-related counseling, as it may be evident to most of us. On the content side, like I mentioned, we will be adding the prayer book within the next couple of days. You know, the Nasfat prayer book is not free of charge, so we are trying to make sure that people can pay and access the prayer book, both audio and the one that they can read on their phone. But otherwise, every day, we upload on the mobile app what we call daily admonition. Admonition is a combination of a selected verse of the Quran, an hadith, and a quote from Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu. Those three things are consistent on a daily basis, where we manage from the National Dawah Office, and I know we also include a mission committee in that development. Now, in addition to that, we add what we call the weekly Dawah and other weekly related content that come out either on Wednesdays or Fridays, just so that we can learn new things on a weekly basis. And then we also have a donation component. So now this is moving on to where we can share. The application has a donation component where you can go in and donate to different activities of Nasfat. Is it the Asheshe Mosque? Is it to support the welfare committee? Is it to support the missioners? We've been able to create those components. And in moving forward, I'm sure even when branches have special programs, they can liaise with the financial committee at the neck level to set it up there. This donation can come in different currencies. It is Naira, it's dollars, it's pounds, it's euros. And inshallah, they will be able to support members to participate in giving back to the society and to Nasfat. I've spoken about counseling, and then there are more other features that are coming. We are spending about 40 weeks in this whole development process, so we are just in like a third of the work has been done. So more features are coming. We are going to be having something even for children in the application. We are going to be having an event feature, so that when Nasfat has your special conferences from the application, you can quickly apply to participate there. And finally, we are also going to be putting your membership registration on the application. So what happens is, if you want to be even a member of Nasfat already, you want to renew your membership, you can easily communicate with the membership committee of your branch on the app. And then if you're a new member, you can also go there to request to join Nasfat, and also mention your referees, and then all of those things can be processed in there. So quickly, I want to talk about why you should join us in making this service deliver. The first thing is, today I'm going to explain to you how to download the app. Please share it with your co-members of the branch. The way we are launching it, we have not gone public about it. The approach is to go from branch to branch, introduce it to the members like this, not on social media, not on TV. After this phase, we will test, get your feedback. We'll continue to improve before we now do like a final launch, maybe sometime in September. So please help us to propagate this accordingly. Now, how do we find the mobile application? There are two ways. Before I proceed, there are some brothers that are with me here, and there are some sisters upstairs. They can support you as I'm about to talk about what I'm doing right now. Sorry, the brothers, you may stand up and raise your hand so that people can see you. Now, if you go, we have Android and the Apple version. Now, the reason the Apple version is not on the App Store is because Apple has a lot of regulation, particularly because Nasfat will be receiving donation. Because of the donation, they want to know the person that is, it's not just Nasfat, they want to know the person representing Nasfat. So all of that is going on. Android one is on the App Store. But for those who are using Apple, you can also download the app. I want to explain both. Now for the ones using our Android device, you just go on your App Store, or that's your Google Play Store, and just type Nasfat Mobile. If you tap Nasfat Mobile, you will see the logo. Just download it. Now, when you download it, you can start receiving content and start enjoying the app. But there are some services that you have to register before you can use them. One of them is counseling. If you want counseling, we need to know you. We cannot counsel an anonymous person. Also, if you want to donate, we don't feel you should donate. Yes, you can donate anonymously. Nobody will know you, but we don't want a case where we receive money, we don't know where the money came from. Remember the story of that organization that got 20 million naira, and they said the person stole it from work, and they started having issues wherever the money came from. So being able to have like an interaction with donation is critical. The same thing for events and membership. We want you to register before you can participate in events. This is one of the key reasons we set it up, so that people don't come into secure special events without knowing them. We want to be able to know who is where at one point in time for safety and security reasons. So if you go on the App Store, look for Nasfat Mobile. The name is on the banner. Yes, the name is on the banner. If you go on the App Store, you can download it, and inshallah, you can start using it. You can donate resources. You can donate from there. You can donate to any of the activities from there. You can see Asheshe Mosque is there. You can donate that. You can also see something for the missioners. You can donate to the missioners, among other things that are there. So, when you have done downloading it, you can rate the app 5-star. It's important because it helps to also raise the profile of the application. We are here to learn more so that we can continue to improve the application. Earlier our staff was talking about Hijra. This is actually a Hijra initiative for Nasfat also, particularly because of our younger ones. Some of them are in schools, they cannot access Nasfat because of where they are in the world. We hope that we can use this kind of service to connect with ourselves wherever we are in the world. May Almighty Allah make it easy for us. So please, if you have any questions, our brothers are there. I'm also here since we observe Salat Zuhr, and then inshallah we hope to be here continuously up to the time this has become a household initiative. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.